I'm joined by Michael Andretti, big boss here at Andretti, and we're going to be talking a bit about the fact that you've been in Formula E for 10 years and you've gone through so many highs in that time. But before we talk about when you had cars on track, I want to know, what was it that made you want to join Formula E in the first place?
That's a good question. You know, back in the beginning when this all started, to be honest with you, I thought Alejandro was a little crazy, Gog, you know, with the concept. And then, you know, he approached us very early, and then we started doing research and started looking at what was going on. And it's like, wow, this is going to be something really big. And for us, you know, we're in the business of racing, and the exciting part for us as well was it's a new technology, you know, and so we've been at the ground level, and it's been really exciting to see the technology grow over the years, and you know, we were a big part of that, so it's a proud thing to be associated with this.
Yeah, and talking of that technology, is there something within Formula E that you've really loved, like the change from Gen 1 to the Gen 3 Evo that we're going to be seeing on track next season?
Yeah, that's what I like. I like, you know, each generation has been not just a little gain, it's been a huge gain. You're doubling, you know, the horsepower, you're doubling how far you can go with it and things like that. So that's been really cool to be a part of all that, because you know, it's amazing how far in 10 years this technology has come, and what's amazing is what will it be in another 10 years, you know, so.
Yeah, you think you guys will be here in another 10 years?
I hope so.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, let's talk about the on-track stuff then, because season 1, I mean, you've had 128 race entries to your name, which is every single one in Formula E so far. But season 1, I mean, it started off perfectly. You got a podium in your first race, and then another 2 in Miami and Long Beach, home races for you guys.
No, it was good. You know, we had, you know, I think we got out really with a good start, and but then, you know, as in all racing, you go through the highs and lows, and you know, we've had our days of big lows in FE, but we've had some great highs, especially lately. You know, it's been the last couple of years, it's been really fun to be, you know, up front and you know, being a factor in almost every race.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some of those highs. Antonio Felix da Costa getting your first win in Diriyah in season 5. What kind of emotions were going through your mind when that was all happening?
That was big, because you know, to win there was huge. It was a big event. And to finally get our first one, because at that point we've been in it a long time, and not to get, you know, we've been on the podium many times, but never were on the top steps. So that was a very exciting moment for us to be a part of that.
And then you were able to celebrate a home win with Max Günther winning in New York as well. Got to be on the podium spraying some of that champagne. How was that for you?
Well, that's huge. You know, when you do it on your home soil, it's a big deal, you know, because you know, it's your home. You got a lot of great fans that are following us, and to be able to do it on our home soil was really awesome.
Yeah, and you've had some incredible talents as well at Andretti. Obviously, we've mentioned da Costa, Günther, also people like 2-time champion Jean-Eric Vergne and stuff. Like, you know how to pick good talent in Formula E.
Yeah, we've had some really great drivers come through here for sure. You know, I think yeah, it's been good for us. For me, you know, I think I can relate to the drivers, what they're going through, and sometimes it's a comfortable thing for a driver because I understand their language, and so it's been fun, you know, having those relationships.
And then let's talk about Jake Dennis, man of the moment, reigning Formula E world champion. What was it like experiencing season 9 and seeing that level of success? You know, record-breaking podiums for him, and then to be able to clinch it in London in front of his home fans must have been pretty magical.
So awesome, you know, and I was really happy I was able to be there, and like you say, we were talking about home soil. You know, for him to win it on, excuse me, his home soil was huge. So it was a big moment for us, because you know, we've been in it a long time, and to finally, you know, be at the end and be on top, it was a big deal for us. And you know, Jake's done an amazing job. He just has taken to these cars like fish to water. I mean, he's got that little extra, and you know, I think we're very happy to have him a part of our team.
Yeah, obviously he had a pretty good weekend here last time in Portland. What are your expectations going into this doubleheader weekend?
Well, our expectation is we need to do really well to still be in the championship hunt, you know, in London. And I think, you know, we have 2 good races here. We will be, and you know, we want to go and repeat what we did last year.
Yeah, and what is it that Formula E has that other FIA championships don't?
Well, I think number one is the technology, and I think the other is we go to very unique places, and the reason we can go to really unique places in downtown of these big cities is because we don't have a noise problem, so it's a big advantage for us to be able to go and do that. So I think that's what really differentiates us from other series.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time this weekend.
Absolutely.
And best of luck to Jake and Norman.
Thank you.
Thank you.